Is trauma debilitating your success? Welcome to Beam Them Up. My name is Monica Renee, and I want to thank you for visiting my channel. And if you like what you hear, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. That would be greatly appreciated. Last night, I had a dream that I was in an abusive relationship. And it seemed like we were laying down on a bed or something, and I was trying to cajole him, like rubbing his back and the back of his head, you know, trying to convince him that I loved him and I would never leave him. And, you know, so I was doing that, it seemed like, so he wouldn't hit me again, right? Or he wouldn't abuse me. And so it was like he got up, and then the next scene, it was like he was walking away down the block with another chick. Now, I'm not making fun of being abused, but that was kind of the gist of the dream, right? And then, but in my mind, there was somebody that I was in love with, someone else. And I felt like I couldn't be with that person because this abuser would have found me and tried to destroy my new relationship. So I couldn't even get into a relationship with the person that I truly loved. So it was like I was forfeiting my happiness to be with a good guy because I was living in fear and I didn't want the abuser to see me happy. And the kicker is that when the two of them were walking away and they saw me, they started laughing like, ha ha ha, she's so stupid. You beat her up and she still loves you, and you know what I mean? And you don't really even want her. Like, it was like all of this weird stuff going on. Like, you know, and I'm saying in my mind, I'm like, yeah, but I don't want him anyway. I'm glad that you got him. You know, keep him. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side, I did not want him to see me being happy because I knew that my happiness was going to make him more angry at me. It was like I was allowing my abuser to control my happiness. And I know this happens every day, all day, with people in real life, and it's not a dream. And, sometimes we get into relationships with people that want to hold us back. And now they don't want to see us happy. And this particular guy actually seemed like he was some kind of celebrity. Okay. So I was like, I guess trying to convince him, like, I'm not gonna tell anybody that you did this. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do it again. You know what I mean? Because it was like his reputation was on the line. What I wanted to say is perhaps these type of traumas that people go through hold them back because these are wounds that they have that's maybe blocking them from moving forward in their lives, right? And sometimes we don't even understand why we're being blocked because we may be carrying this particular baggage, right? And I know this dream is very realistic because things like this happen every day. Okay. I just heard someone mention that a young lady's was unalived by her boyfriend in a bathroom at a gas station in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I know one of my friends told me back in the day that one of her colleagues was unalived in the staircase of their employment in their building. And so this is not a random dream, but it's something that I thought that I needed to express to those of you that may be going through something like this in real life. No one can tell you what to do because even in the dream, I was so fearful of leaving the situation, even though something better was for me on the other side, but I couldn't bring myself to go to that person because of what I've been through. And maybe the dream was saying that there's some things that, you need to get through before you can have your happiness. But it was like I was allowing this abuser to take away my joy, to take away my happiness, so that I wouldn't be happy, and staying with him and trying to appease his ego or whatever was going on with him while he was even being abusive in the first place, to make him feel better about himself while I was feeling worse about myself, right? And walking on eggshells. And I don't think anyone should have to walk on eggshells with someone that they live with. Okay? If it's not working, it's not working. If that person is not for you, if a person gets you to the point where they want to put hands on you and harm you, you know that's not a good relationship. And so you really do need to seek professional help to find out how to get out of that situation. Because, like my friend said, her girlfriend was trying to get away from her abusive lover, and he didn't, if he couldn't have her, no one could, and so a lot of people get that mindset. And I'm not just saying men are abusive, there are women that are abusive as well. So no one should be in an abusive situation, because that's not self-love. You have to have self-preservation first. And in the dream, I couldn't even love myself. I couldn't love myself. I couldn't love others because the person made me stuck. It was like I was in a prison in my own emotions. And so I just wanted to come to you to tell you that, if you're stuck in any area of your life, maybe you need to take a look at the traumas that you've experienced or are experiencing now, so that you can do something about it to solve the problem, because you don't need to be abused. There's no love in that. You cannot tell me your abuser loves you, okay? But also the abuser probably was abused, or may have grew up in a household where they saw their mother getting abused, or the woman may have saw her father get abusing her mother and accepted that type of situation. But that's not a normal way of being. That's not how you preserve life. That's not how you preserve yourself. That's not how you love yourself. So I just wanted to come on and just to say that, because that was kind of heavy on my heart. I don't know why that dream came about, but maybe someone out there needs to hear it. I wish you all the best. Okay, be careful if you're in that type of situation, because it could go from bad to worse. So the sooner that you make a decision of what you want to do, the better off it'll be for you. So be safe, be careful. Thank you for watching. My name is Monica Renee. This is Beam Them Up. Until next time, peace and love.